Take that off. Starting soon, stand by, it says. Okay. Alright. Hopefully a picture comes up there really shortly.
Good luck.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Mobile phone's off. You haven't got mobile
Yeah,
phone?
no, I haven't got mine with me.
Yeah. Okay. Says live. Yay. Here we are. Well, g'day everybody. Anybody out there watching on the live stream? We've had a few technical issues, but we've got there. It's only 5 minutes late, so hopefully a few of you are watching. So we're just about to get the show started, but I thought I'd just have a chat before we start. If it drops out any time, it'll be available afterwards. So we are recording it as well. Which reminds me, I'm just going to go and hit record on something else. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, this is going to be a very relaxed sort of show, a little bit different than the edited ones, a little bit more laid back, and warts and all. So, here we go, stand by, and this is MuzoHub.
Woo!
Woo! When it wants to start, it is anyway. Well, g'day and welcome to episode 15 of MuzoHub. And as you probably realised, tonight's our first live streamed version of the show. And don't know why that music's playing. We'll get rid of that. Might take two. What the hell is it doing? Not exactly sure what happened there. But, yeah, so this is, as I said, episode 15. And, as I said, there'll be probably a few technical issues tonight, so just put up with them, have a laugh with us. Now, seeing it's our first show that's streamed live, we'd like a few people out there, if anyone's watching live, to, if you've got Twitter, to tweet in using hashtag MuzoHub. And the idea there is just say g'day, tell us that it's working, tell us if it's not working, then we'll hit the panic buttons. And yeah, so use hashtag MuzoHub. Okay, tonight, my special guest is Mr. Dave Powney. G'day, Dave. How are you?
Hi, John. I'm good.
That's good.
Not that special.
Not that special? Yeah, Dave just said he was slightly nervous about it being live, but I said just treat it like a jam session, like
with cameras.
No, there's only a couple of people in the room watching you. Hopefully there's a few more than two, but maybe not. Now, what we'll do is just ask Dave a few questions about, you know, how he's got onto the music scene and things like that as we usually do. So, Dave, what's your first memories of music? Well, how did you get interested in music? Is it in the family or?
Guess so. My brother always sort of played when I was younger, and I guess sort of growing up listening to AC/DC and seeing Angus Young running around on the TV and stuff, I used to love it. And,
Yeah.
And I think Mum used to always sing opera and stuff, like only just in the kitchen. But
Yeah.
So, but definitely not professional. But
Yeah.
I think basically seeing my brother in bands when I was really young, and used to watch him jam in the shed, and
Yeah.
that was fun.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
excellent. Yeah. We've already got one camera not working. Carlin, if you want to go and wriggle that lead up in the top there, just push it in a bit. The one at the back on the side, sticking out. Just give that a bit of a push, and we'll see if we can get a camera up. Okay, just that's it. There we are.
Ooh,
You want to
that's
just
too
tone that
close.
up a bit on Dave there while I adjust it here.
Not too close.
Not too close.
You get the wrinkles. I might be like this.
Yeah, okay. We'll come back to that one. There he is. Yeah, he's a bit low, but that's all right. We'll put up with that. Yes, doing a good job, my assistant wife over here. Live shows, we knew it was all going to happen. That's fine, Carleen. Thank you. Yeah, so sorry. Back to your question again. Your first memories. What age did you say you think when you actually did you start playing an instrument, or what did you do?
I think I started playing at about 13.
Yeah.
I remember buying my first album, my first tape, when I was, I think, 7. I went to the old Brasher store and saved up my pocket money for about however long it was.
Yeah. And so your music now, so what's the history? How far have you played in bands for years and things like that?
Yeah, a long time. I played in, I think the first band I started with my other brother, Richard. He was playing bass and I was on guitar, and we had, whoever it was, I can't remember who it was now, on drums and everything. But that was probably when I was about 14, I guess.
Yeah.
And used to get gigs at some of the local pubs, and thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so it started out just with covers all the
Yeah,
time?
Yeah, mainly just covers. It was, I can't remember what we used to do. Probably, I've got no idea. It was probably a bit of AC/DC and stuff like that, and Danzig and things like this.
Yeah.
But,
did you have music lessons, or were you self-taught? Or
I did self-taught for, I think, I remember when I worked all Christmas holidays when I was 13 and bought my first little guitar. And then my brother showed me a few of the power chords, like Smoke on the Water and stuff like that. And so I just sat and self-taught for a few years, I think. And then I started getting lessons, I guess it was when I was about 15, I suppose, a few lessons for a while. Yeah.
And so acoustic or electric guitar, or preference?
It was always electric back then. It was because I was into my heavy metal, and so it was definitely the heavier side of things.
Yeah. So
rock.
So obviously, like you say, Akadaka and those sort of things influenced you early on,
and Kiss and Iron Maiden, and got a bit heavier as I got a bit older, and then I've gone a bit mellower again. Yeah,
I was going to ask you that. How would you describe what you play now? If you're doing a little bit of original.
Yeah, that's sort of I'm trying to do a lot more original stuff, and so most of that's acoustic at the moment. But try to do whatever. I'm still plug in the electric a lot. But most of the originals are acoustic.
Yeah. So, instruments you've owned, is there any that you wish you hadn't sold, or things like that? Have you had a favourite?
I think the one I've got now is my favourite. And I'm pretty happy with my electric and acoustic at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think they've all served their purpose. Some have come and gone pretty quickly, but most of them I've had a little love affair with, I guess.
So I want us to have a look. I was thinking, see if we've got any tweets happening here. Oh, I'm tuned in and listening. Johnny Grossman. I hope.
Hey, John.
Good to see you. Your name on there, Johnny Grossman, and no one else at the moment. If there's anyone else out there watching, it's good to know we've at least got one person watching. Yeah. Having a laugh probably at our stuff-ups, but we're getting there. So now, what was I going to run into here? Your first public gig, was that something that you remember getting up on stage?
Yeah, I don't remember it well, but I think it was at what was that called? It was where the La Paqueta Pizza restaurant. What was the pub called again? Wasn't the
Cumberland?
Cumberland, yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
yeah,
Cumberland, that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So I think, I was about 14 or 15, it must have been about 15, I think.
Yeah.
And I remember having a great time, especially because I was, 15 years old, and
Yeah.
they were giving us beer, which was awesome. I can say that now, they're not there anymore.
Yeah, that's right, they're not there anymore. Yeah.
So no, I used to love that.
Yeah.
And I was just guitaring, not singing then.
Yeah.
And
So what is it that you really like about music? Is it, a way to just express yourself, or is it...
to listen or to play?
To play,
play. Yeah, I think it's just there's a lot to it's a hard one to answer that. I get very nervous playing most of the time, so that part I don't like, but it's a good challenge to try to break that, and it's just a nice, just to make music, I guess it's a good thing.
Excellent. Now, so you're playing these days, where could people catch you? Like you said, you had a band. I think you got a band that's just finishing up. Is that right?
We're just finishing up. So we got our last gig on Saturday at the Golden Vine.
Okay. Yep.
So we're called Whiskey.
Yep.
And so that's our last gig, unfortunately. But these things happen. And then after that, I've got a few shows of my own coming up. I've been sort of trying to branch out and do some solo sort of stuff. And I think the only one I've really got coming up that people can come to is at Billy Roy's Blues Bar.
Okay, yep.
Gold Mines Hotel there on the 6th of June, I think.
Yeah, great little venue.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Roy's got going out there.
Yeah, he puts on a great show. And
very, very passionate man, Roy. I think he's actually looking at doing some, possibly doing some live streaming. I might be letting out secrets to you, but he'll probably tell me off for making that public.
No, that'd be brilliant if he does. It's a perfect little venue for music down there.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see if we've got anybody else on Twitter. Johnny Grossman looks like he's the only one watching.
Hey, John.
Yeah. So that's, if anyone out there wants to catch another good band, the John Grossman Project.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
Like anybody else that's wants a plug, just tweet us with the hashtag MuzoHub. But we're just about to the end of the interview part, and you've got the easy bit to come now.
I don't know. Not for poor John, anyway. He's got to listen.
So, Dave, what sort of advice would you give anybody else out there, like if they're just young wanting to play, or even a bit older wanting to play? What would you say is the best way to? What would you say would be the best way to break into getting out there and
to get out and play? I guess. Besides practicing, and to get out there and play, the jam nights are brilliant. They're like, I remember starting off years ago, because I've only sort of started singing recently, and but before that I used to just go out with my guitar with a few songs I'd written. So you don't have to think that you have to be a rock star or anything. It's just if you enjoy it, just go out there and do it, and and enjoy it's the main thing. Yeah.
Very good. Okay, well. Come to this camera, it's me, trying to get the head around this tonight, it's differently than normal. So that's about all we've got time for tonight. Dave's now going to play an original song, so if you want to grab your guitar, Dave, we'll get you set up. And we're making it a bit simpler tonight for our cameras and everything by not moving around. So what can you tell us about this song?
It's got not a very nice title. It's called "I Am the Suicide," but it's not about doing that. Yeah. it's more about just what would you call it? It's about time and the ravishes of time on how things can change, and
Oh, very good. Thanks for coming in tonight.
Oh, thanks for inviting me, John.
And I think we got through it all right. John Grossman hasn't come back and said anything else, so must be, hang on, unless I refresh this, I'll just double check. It could be more people that we've missed out on. Doesn't want to refresh, so maybe there's whole lots of other people out there listening we've been ignoring. Okay, so here's Dave with his song "I Am the Suicide," and we'll catch you again next week.
All right, we'll give it a shot. I've been waiting for this day. Thought I prepared myself. I thought I was ready. But all that shines turns to rust. Only sometimes. Oh, sometimes the clock stops burning, yeah, and turning for me. Burning, Lord, and turning for me. I've done all my running. Now it's time for you. Run away from me. There's a fire coming. No, not this time. Oh, not this time. The clock keeps burning, yeah, and turning for me. Burning, yeah, and turning for me. Lying suicide, it's on your mind. Well, I am the hatred that just won't subside. Well, I can take you to heaven, or I could drag you down to hell. Oh yes, my friend, you know me well. And that's that.
Excellent. Well done.
If you'd like to stay connected with MuzoHub, don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. Like us